So I should be back, right? Yes, hello? I'm waving even though I'm on the waiting screen. I'm going to give people a little bit to shuffle back in, and we'll see what happens. Hello.
RS Ray said, "You're live."
Okay, good. So, let's try this again. Oops. That's creepy. Was it always like the evil Shadow the Hedgehog picture back there? I don't remember that. We already saw that. Though, in theory, this is where the VOD is going to start for this game.
RS Ray said, "Also with GPU encoding, you can easily up the visual settings as the encoding is done by an encoder chip and doesn't use anything else at the GPU."
I mean, I kind of knew some of that, but I've also heard, like, remembering now, I know why I turned all that off. And it's because using
Stream elements.
the GPU encoder.
Lace Hedgehog is now live. Streaming Sonic the Hedgehog. One night only. I stream everything.
Thank you. But using the GPU encoder, I've heard can sometimes cause problems.
I'll show you my real power.
But if it means the difference between a slideshow and not a slideshow,
What is he up to this
then
time?
I will gladly pick the option that is not a slideshow. I will say OBS is using a lot less CPU now. It went from like 30% down to like 7.
It's lost both arms. That's my chance. It'll be off balance, so we can knock it down.
So is it a lot smoother?
RS Ray said, "NVENC used to be awful at low bit rates, but new NVIDIA GPUs have fixed it, and it's about just as good in terms of visual quality as CPU encoding." Haven_Splendor said, "I think GPU encoder problems happen much less often these days. Them being janky is probably a thing of the past." RS Ray said, "Yes, it's a lot smoother."
That's good.
It looks like the door on the hill leads into the base.
I don't think he said that last time.
RS Ray said, "Smooth 60 FPS, baby."
Feels a little better to control, too.
There should be a switch somewhere. Looks like I can grab this handle to move. Just as I thought. Command systems are linked.
RS Ray said, "Probably cause the CPU can focus inputs on the game a lot better now."
But it still does feel a little weird, like, because, you know, obviously I've played this
Just when your homing attack hits,
without streaming, and it still felt a little weird.
We got out of the base, but security's really high. Let's see.
But it was feeling real bad before. Now it just feels slightly bad.
You don't want to get caught in the searchlight. You're going to have to use bombs.
RS Ray said, original Sonic 06 was more like not slippery at all and was actually too precise. You turned on a dime, quite literally.
Well, the original Sonic 06 felt like it didn't even have any physics at all. It was like, I don't know, what I would liken it to is like temp physics, right? Like there was no slopes, there was no momentum. It felt like something that was added to be very temp. And this used to feel like closer to Sonic Adventure, but now it just feels, I don't know. I don't want to keep like harping on it because it doesn't feel that bad, but I feel like it used to feel better.
RS Ray said, I think the controls would be better if it completely emulates Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 physics.
Well, that's, like I said, that's kind of what this fan-made remake felt like it used to do. But I don't know. That was pretty nice, right? Get out of the robot.
Said, maybe next demo?
Yeah, maybe.
RS Ray said, like the creator of this is working on a new demo that basically covers Silver's levels.
Yep. Which, I mean, at the rate he works, will probably be out before the summer. Because he works on these so fast. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he doesn't, like, burn out. Because he does so much work to get these demos done. It's insane. He's like a genius. Like, it's probably telling just how unfinished Sonic 06 was, that, like, basically a small team of, like he's the lead coder and everything, but he has other people helping with him, as far as I'm aware. But it's still, like, a small team of, like, under 10 people, and the fact that they've made the game this much better is kind of wild.
1, 2, 3. There are 5 searchlights.
Those searchlights seem solid. I'll have to use missiles.
RS Ray said, I'll probably end up working at a Japanese game company and not suffer from burnout.
Yeah, maybe.
RS Ray said, the creator of this, I mean.
Right. He's posted work in progress videos of, like, a Sonic Unleashed remake he was working on. He was working on a Sonic Riders project at one point. A few other things. He's had other things in the works. But that's still, like, even if he's trying to prevent getting burnt out from working on this, that's still, he's doing work, like, constantly. He's like a workaholic. He's gonna get just, like, general burnout from just working too hard, you know? So, what does that mean? I guess I go this way? It's been so long since I've played any of Shadow's levels. Oh, he started a Black Knight one now, too? I am not a really big fan of Sonic and the Black Knight.
King of _bunnies said, I honestly find this to be one of Shadow's worst levels.
Yeah, maybe. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've played Shadow's campaign of Sonic 06. Probably I haven't touched it since that charity marathon in 2012. Gosh, 10 years ago. He took the spring out. Or was the spring here for Shadow? I guess I don't remember. Okay, well that's a little janky.
King of underscore bunnies said, "What is your personal least favorite Sonic vocal song?"
Gosh. My least favorite Sonic vocal song. It might be I Am All of Me. Or maybe like the final boss music from Sonic Heroes. I don't even remember what that's called. Like, songs from that era, Sonic Heroes, Into Shadow the Hedgehog.
King of underscore bunnies.
Right, What I'm Made Of.
What are you made of?
But like, that's when Crush 40 really started to feel like they were burning out a little bit. You know, their songs weren't as good anymore. So, I don't know, I'd say one of those two.
Setsun W said, "Fist Bump's lyrics are really..."
Yeah, Fist Bump's lyrics is where it feels more like, I don't know, like, it's more written like a person speaking than rapping or anything of that sort. So yeah, Fist Bump kind of sucks.
You over there? You can get on it with the Y button. This button has specially developed GUN armor. You should be able to crash into most obstacles without worry.
Can I, like, turn off Hulk out mode? No? I just gotta let it burn through? For the record, I really hate that they don't say gun.
Underscore bunnies said, "Well, you couldn't turn it off in the original either."
They say GUN, which is ridiculous to me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well. Sonic 06, right?
King of underscore bunnies said, "I personally prefer KNIFE."
The buggy is steered with the left stick, while the A button accelerates. Use the right trigger to fire lock-on missiles.
No, that's left trigger. Right trigger recenters the camera. Unless my binds are just weird. But I'm pretty sure I just have Steam say, you know, hey, yeah, screw that. Still Sonic 06 in some ways, huh? That does not feel good to drive. Okay, I think they want me to do all these to finish the level, right?
Yeah, now we can get out of the base.
Right.
Yes.
All right.
His little smile. Look at how happy he is. Rescue the captured agent. Who was the captured agent? Rouge? I remember this Kingdom Valley. This was a really...
What a faraway place to set the extraction point.
This is Kingdom Valley. Long ago, there was a royal castle here. I wonder why Soliana moved the castle away from here.
Star Fox.
Use the right trigger to fire lock-on missiles. The jet glider doesn't have much armor. I need to be careful about
Oh, this control's weird.
terrain.
I mean, it's like I said, it's a little more like Star Fox, but I don't know.
King of underscore bunnies said, shame you didn't keep the jank collision in this version.
Whoa! Okay. I can free roam, apparently? That was weird. It's like I was flying out of the play area in Steam VR. Also, man, that was short. Look at his walk.
RS Ray said, IIRC, the creator of this, is also redoing the animations for cutscenes to an extent, basically adding better facial expressions since the original basically had none.
It's like he's power walking to the bathroom.
Said, seems like all the jank transitions are still there.
Oh man, I gotta find a restroom. Who builds a castle without a latrine?
It looks like you need to find 3 keys to move on. Leave it to me.
Yeah, I really remember this part sucking. Key locations are scattered around randomly like they are in Sonic Adventure 2. I mean, probably, right? Yes, I can.
King of underscore bunnies said, hypothetically, would you want to see the version of Sonic 06 that wasn't rushed, with the team and budget cut in half? Basically, Sonic 06 with good working conditions.
I don't know. Sonic 06 has a lot of problems. Where's the key? Like, there are elements of the story that I don't think are very good. But also, I feel like playing Project 06 has kind of shown me that this game could be fun. There are a lot of elements about Project 06 that are not bad. So, I don't know. I mean, this is basically Sonic Adventure 3, right? Which is something people want for better or worse. You know, I used to be pretty cynical about it. I used to be like, oh, who really wants Sonic Adventure 3? But
yeah, this is Sonic Adventure 3.
I guess I'd like to see a properly finished version of this. I mean, I've become intensely interested in Project 06 even. Just seeing how... Because, like, this is... Even if this level sucks, and I think it still does kind of suck, it's still better than the original version. and it's only going to get better.
Fox said, so how much of the original game can you play in this version?
This demo right here is Sonic's entire campaign and Shadow's entire campaign. There's no bosses, no cutscenes, no hub, no story. It's just their levels, but they're all here. And like it was said in chat earlier, Chaos X, the guy who makes this, he is currently in the process of doing Silver's campaign next.
So Fox said, well, that's pretty impressive.
So, like, there's a good, 3 hours worth of content in this demo. At least 3 hours of content. I think his goal is to remake everything.
I think finding the positive in things is good, and the Sonic fandom has done enough of the opposite for a lifetime, even though it's often deserved critique. So Fox said, I do not have the attention or focus to pull off something like that.
Right.
It looks like it's
So
equipped
Fox
with heavy weapons.
said,
I bet its
I
legs are
agree,
pretty
Nathan.
fragile.
And like I was saying earlier, this guy's work ethic is nuts. He puts out a new demo, every year, basically, or, twice a year, even. It is nuts how hard and how much he works on these projects. Is it here? Must be above me, right? Yep.
The laser shots are extremely fast. When they're fired, die at the same time.
Okay, one more. Gotta use my Sonic Adventure 2 instincts of just gliding until it pings.
King of underscore bunnies said, still thinking of the weirdest Sonic fan I see that thinks Sonic Forces is good and Mario Odyssey is bad and said Forces is better than Odyssey.
That's a type of person. They're weird,
That's how it's
but, people have tastes.
Bria CG said,
Okay, let's get going.
15.06 mod.
Yes, and it's not a mod, it's a full-on remake.
Underscore Splendor
That's a hover
said,
vehicle over there.
subjective
Press the
opinions
right
are a
button to get
smooth
out.
drug.
Oh man, I really hate this part. Or I did, in the original version. And it looks like it's still this, and this still controls like garbage.
Said, I am that person.
No!
And that still happens. That is something that has happened to me. When I think of that section, I think of that death. Every time.
That's a hover vehicle over there. Press the Y button to get out.
Whoops!
No!
Okay.
That's a hover vehicle over there. Press the Y button to get on.
So I guess I'll just take it slow.
Gotta watch how many bullets I have remaining. When I run out, it'll take time to reload.
Stick to the edges, if I remember right.
King of underscore bunnies said, at Nathan underscore Splendor they cannot like Odyssey. That's fine, but it's clear that Odyssey is a well put together game and more polished and finished than Forces.
Now, do I get out? Looks like I get out.
Grab onto the eagle to take a shortcut.
Thank you, Duke of Soliana. Bye! Thank you. Hi.
King of underscore bunnies said, "Why did my reply get on stream?"
We're getting close to the extraction.
I don't know.
I think I can knock that structure down.
Do a homing attack on that rope. It should fling you high into the air.
Artistic.
Those enemies are guarding that cage.
I'll have to defeat them first.
Said, "Time to go where eagles dare."
If I use that robot, it looks like I can move forward.
While jumping, press the X button to use the chaos.
No.
The enemies that are hit by this should be momentarily paralyzed.
Cool. Yeah, this is... I don't know, man.
Said, "At Haven underscore Splendor, I personally would be apt to agree, but better is a big enough for me not to be
The
debunkable."
enemies that are hit by this should be momentarily paralyzed.
This feels a lot more like Sonic 06, like the original Sonic 06.
Said, "I hope Chaos X makes Silver more enjoyable to play as because I did not like playing as him in the original."
That, your poor voice in the text-to-speech. Hulk out. Let's get moving. No? You're supposed to say that then. Or is that later?
Haven underscore Splendor said, "I like the TTS going higher and lower sometimes. It's a giggle." King of underscore bunnies said, "At Haven underscore Splendor, that's fair. Better was a poor choice of word."
They'll charge without warning. I need to get out of the way, then counterattack.
Hulk out level 2.
How does this work?
I don't know. Shadow pushing a button like Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory. What does this do?
Out of my way.
No!
They'll charge without warning. I need to get out of the way, then counterattack.
Who needs to Hulk out?
How does this work?
What does this button do? I mean, I guess I'll be a little bit forgiving because this is the first demo for Shadow and Chaos X. You know, it took him a while to refine Sonic's demos. So there's a lot of jank here that presumably won't be in future demos. So I get that.
Yes.
But this still feels a lot like Sonic 06 to me.
need to stay focused.
Now, if I remember right, this was one of Shadow's best levels. I know, Shadow smiling looks weird. Because he looks like, he has kind of like a cute facial expression when he does it. Saying Shadow the Hedgehog looks cute is not really something I'm used to. His cheeks are all puffed up. Kind of like a Dr. Seuss character.
Setsune W said,
You're in my
his
way.
smile and optimism cute.
Isn't Shadow supposed to have like a vehicle for this?
Get out of my way.
Good news, Shadow, they did. Like, nothing's up here. Running past all the monsters.
RS Ray said, yes. Soapbox said, half-pipe highways, transport of the future.
Did I miss something?
Rail, jump while using the left stick.
Or are you guys replying to me?
No!
I feel like the chat didn't come up on my tablet, like I missed something somebody said.
To move to an adjacent rail, jump while using the left stick.
Oh, that's weird feeling. I'm just playing Sonic's level.
Said, yes, the car is supposed
Right.
to be there in the first part.
Okay. I get so focused, like I forget what I've even said.
It's not in this demo for some reason.
I need to be careful.
Haven_Splendor said, and a soapbox for when we switch to monkey ball travel options.
Guess I'll go down here. Man, a lot of this feels like super unsafe, like I'm on the verge of dying constantly. It's pretty scary. Let's get moving.
Let's get moving!
Soapbox said, and a soapbox sign me up only slight nausea.
Slight nausea is how you know it's working. Put that on the box. Sonic the Hedgehog, 2006. Slight nausea is how you know it's working. Whoa, I don't remember doing that before.
Can I get out?
It's a good thing I had my glider here in the future.
So much debris.
Debris. the boost to get through. The controls feel so weird. Like, it's triggering my muscle memory where it feels like they shouldn't be inverted, even though I think I usually play Star Fox as inverted. Yeah, I can imagine.
Setsune W said, that's why he was walking like that earlier. He always has his rider with him.
Yeah. In his space cavity. Right, this level ends with the big ridiculous tornado part. I remember. I mean, you might be right. Like, the fact that it looks like this... Apparently, like, with Sonic Adventure 2, their main inspiration was, like, The Rock. So, you know, they like Roland Emmerich movies. That was Emmerich. No, that was Michael Bay. What am I talking about? But they like that genre of action movie, let's say. Yawn. Been streaming for like what, 4 hours now?
Will I make it?
Oh, okay. Whew.
How big is this fire?
Pretty big. Yeah, this part. Like, what is even the point of this? I plan on going as long as humanly possible. Because tomorrow I really should start sorting through all my mom's stuff again. Figuring out what I want to keep, what I want to throw away, what needs to be donated so I can move out of here, leave all this behind. I'm used to SRB2 where I can just grab onto that ledge.
Haven_Splendor said, glider smuggling is painful.
Yeah.
So Fox said, sending you my support blades.
Thank you.
Setsune W said, what are your thoughts on New England writing Sonic Frontiers?
I mean, I kind of need to know more about that game in general. Like, we know very little. But it's a good, like, in theory, it's a very good step. And I think if the story in Sonic Frontiers turns out to be bad, I think that might be like an insight more into the workings of Sonic Team or Sega in general than anything of Ian Flynn's doing, because we know Ian can write well, right? We know he is a good writer. He knows these characters. He loves them very dearly. He has a lot of experience writing with them. Recently with IDW, he's had experience dealing directly with Sega. So he has an idea of the limitations, what he can and can't do with these characters. So if the story ends up bad, I don't necessarily think it'll be his fault. It will be more of a symptom of how these games get developed. in general, it's a good potential first step, right? It's what we've been asking for years.
Yes.
Now it's just a case of kind of waiting and seeing, and kind of wait and see for a lot of things with Sonic Frontiers. That and Sonic Origins. They're not talking about those games at all, and they're supposedly due out this year? Question mark?
So Fox
Guess that was
said,
all right.
I remember being hopeful that Lost World would have a good story since I liked Color's writing, but ouch, really showed the limitations of the writers.
Yeah, Sonic Lost World's writing was a mess. Like a lot of things about the game were weird and messy.
The crust's energy is out of control. Is it because of the Chaos Emeralds?
Like the little streaks that his shoes leave. That's pretty cool.
I can't fall off here.
Well, guess what? No! You just did. And like that's the other thing. People give Pontac and Graf a lot of guff over things like Sonic Lost World. They were mostly part of the localization team, I think.
I don't think the Sonic games need that long a promotional
Crust's
period.
energy is out of
It'll be
control.
totally fine if they announce a release date and start a
Chaos
promo
Emeralds?
campaign at the same time, like 2 to 3 months prior to release. We don't need to know everything a year in advance.
We don't? I don't know.
I can't
You're right,
here.
but it's also just kind of customary, you know? And I think in the context of Sonic Forces, right? Sonic Forces was a game that Sega was trying very hard to hide from us. Because it was a game that was kind of being rushed through development really, really fast.
The core of
So,
weak point
Said,
must attack
if Sonic
when its
Frontiers
core is
has a bad
exposed.
story, then it'll be more an issue with Sonic's team than Sega, since the Yakuza games' stories are usually really, really good.
I think what Sega needs to do now is, you know, if they're confident with the game, then they need to show that confidence for us.
Not really, they announced Project 2017 18 months before its release.
Yeah, but they didn't show any gameplay of Sonic Forces
There was-
until like 6 months before release.
And rewrited Lost World. Surprisingly, it kept the same plot, characters, and level progression, but also just seemed a lot better. Haven_Splendor said, at Ria's CG, I don't think games in general need long announced periods. I can't stay hyped for over 6 months about a year or anything. Ria's CG said,
At Haven_Splendor agreed.
I will say, now that I'm starting to get the hang of how Shadow's hulked out mode works, I kind of like it.
The bridge won't hold.
At the very least, it makes a lot more sense than it did in the real Sonic 06. Fun fact, Team Sonic Racing was apparently written by the voice actress for Chris Thorndike from Sonic X. She was also like the voice director.
Get out of my way or you're toast.
I mean, they're already on fire, so you can't really say they're toast. Oh, can we get level 3 Hulk out? Alright, Shadow. I kinda wish it would keep punching and kicking as I hold the button, though.
It's erupting. Let's go.
What, like into the volcano? Yeah, the volcano's erupting. Let's go.
Said, Shadow needs tea.
That volcano. Let's go.
It's erupting. I've got to go in there. I want to burn myself alive. I wish I could be excited for the Batman. It sounds like it's reviewing well. Man, like, what is it, like 2.5 hours, 3 hours?
Satoon W. Said, it's the only way he feels anything now.
Like, it just sounds long, and I'm not in the mood for a Batman movie like that right now. I don't know. Presumably there will be a future where I watch that movie and I enjoy it. Because personally speaking, like, I really did not feel the Christopher Nolan Batman movies.
I guess this flame dies after a while.
Yeah, I can imagine it's a pretty alright movie. Like I said, it seems to be reviewing well.
Haven_Splendor said, powerfully mundane energy to speculate that in one of the branching paths on our timeline, we might just watch a movie.
Well, watching movies is kind of difficult for me.
Said, I hope open world Sonic winds up in good and not a boring open world like Ubisoft games. An anonymous curer said, Anon one, 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 Anon one.
Thank you.
Just leave everything to me.
I will say, I'm starting to like this level. When I started up, I was thinking maybe I get this confused with Crisis City as Shadow's best level, and I'm starting to think I did that. I think this is what I consider to be Shadow's best level.
Bria CG said, where did you get this remake? I'd like to play it. Jack L.
Just search for it on YouTube.
Project 06 is really cool.
Look up a guy named Chaos X. He made it. It'll be on his YouTube channel. I have to glide through those to activate them? That's weird.
G said, thanks.
Okay, I'm missing some. I like how bright they glow from a distance. That looks really cool. Oh, do they turn off after a set length of time? No, because that one's still on. Or maybe they do.
Jack Elsa said, yeah, they turn off after a while.
I mean, they did in the original game, but felt like these stayed on forever, but I guess not.
Haven_Splendor said, gotta glide fast. Jack Elsa said, thrill dive hits them too, I think.
which one turned off this one? There we go.
Rouge, you saved me.
Thank you, Rouge. Sega won't let me say thank you normally. This is a fan game, they don't care. According to Sega, we aren't even partners. We're friends. It's weird.
Jack Elsa said, I like that Shadow speed jets actually work in this remake.
It's kind of a long level.
Haven_Splendor said, Sega says I'm not allowed to have manners, but I started watching Nick Jr., and now I'm very polite.
Yes.
Shadow
He
probably.
agrees. Don't mind the random explosions in the background.
Perfect.
That's why.
Bria CG said,
Halfway.
Get out of here. I'm schwitzing. Shadow.
Jack Elsa said, Sega says Shadow isn't allowed to watch Cartoon Network, but he is allowed to watch Disney Plus.
He grew up watching Boomerang.
I've got to stop the doctor's train.
Haven_Splendor said, XD, King of _Bunnies, said,
Sure, there's a way to
please,
stop
what
the
are
train.
some of your favorite Capcom game soundtracks?
This one's a little weird for me because for a long time I didn't really like many Capcom game soundtracks. Like I didn't used to like Street Fighter music.
Stopping me! Hurry up and take down the barrier! The barrier's down!
Farewell. I don't know, like Mega Man X. That's a pretty legendary soundtrack. I mean, you know, I remixed, remastered, whatever that soundtrack on my Bandcamp. That's a pretty good soundtrack. Most Mega Man games have good soundtracks.
Impact.
You know, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3. I think Mega Man X, that first one, is probably my favorite. Mega Man X3 is really good.
Elsa said, Resident Evil Basement Clowns Farting is a pretty good Capcom soundtrack.
But
Conveyor belt.
I was trying to lead into saying, I don't know what changed in me, but all of a sudden I find myself liking
Those missiles
Street Fighter soundtracks a lot more.
impact. If they lock on, I need to shake them.
A little Yoko Shimomura in my life, you know? She's always good. But yeah, favorite would definitely be Mega Man
Zero
X1.
LF said,
This scale is
The
fragile.
controls are
I
improved
better
a
just
lot,
walk
but it's
across
sad
it.
that Shadow's story doesn't improve nearly as much as Sonic's. I blame the level design mostly.
Also, just the controls still feel a little weird. But it is also a problem with the level design.
King of _Bunnies said, I think it's weird that Capcom had released Okami on everything and even forgot Hand on PS3 and PS2 classics, but Joe is stuck on PS2 and PC.
I'm going to take this barrier right down!
The barrier's down. Farewell. Like, that's a quote that's stuck in my mind for this game so much over the years. Yeah, this is a pretty good level. I like this level. But yeah, that's the problem with Project 06. It's kind of only as good as the base levels themselves.
Get on.
So like there are levels
And it's
for Sonic that suck to play, you know?
Free as CG.
Tropical Jungle and...
That man's fertile seed breaking through a ton of LMAO.
Cool! Well,
Jack Elsa said, I actually never firsthand played 06, so Project 06 is my only personal frame of reference beyond watching YouTube playthroughs.
I'm going to have to destroy the train so it doesn't get away. Press the A button twice quickly to do a boost dash.
I like how he told me that right as the muscle memory for that kicked in, and I remembered how to do it myself.
David TL said, is Sonic 06 secretly the best Sonic game?
No.
Yes.
That would be... I don't know. I was trying to think of something obscure, and all I could think of was that Sega Pico game, and I won't even joke about that.
Jack Elsa said, Tails Adventures.
Tails Adventure is pretty good. I like that game. That game gets kind of a bad rap for being slow.
LF said,
Not
Gotta
even a
love how that
challenge.
lined up.
Tails in the
Shadow
music
says
paper.
yes,
Right.
just says you say no.
Soapbox said, Tails and the Music Maker. Haven _ Splendor said, best Sonic game is that popcorn game.
Sonic Popcorn
Setsun
Shop.
W said, Sonic Labyrinth.
No, Sonic Labyrinth sucks.
Saturn Q 0 LF said,
Mario Dance Dance Revolution.
Now, Sonic Racer. I can get into that.
Their science was pretty advanced.
Science. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, and I love science.
said, Sonic R is the best 3D Sonic game.
There's no lie there.
How annoying. Deal with them first.
Saturn Q 0 LF said,
I do like the color grading Chaos X added for this level.
Yeah, that's fun.
Haven _ Splendor said, Pet King of _ Funny's word on the street is that everybody is supersonic racing.
Lookout level 2. Oh no, it's got an AT field. Silver, are you okay, bud?
Free as CG said,
Shadow's gameplay is over-reliant on homing attack.
Well, especially like just this mashing stuff where you zoom up to an enemy, you have to mash the A button.
There must be a switch for the door ahead. Leave this up to me.
Yeah, I feel like at some point my controller binds got switched around. Because I do remember using the right trigger
Haven _
to grab stuff, and now I have to use the left trigger.
But you get to hear all the shadow grunts, so 10 out of 10 gameplay. said,
Yeah, it's tedious. I found Silver much more fun to play as in the original.
Saturn Q 0 LF said,
I feel like no matter how much you improve the controls, Shadow's gameplay will always feel super broken pace-wise because of that weird punching homing thing.
Yeah, but I feel like in the original Sonic 06, Shadow was like more fun than Sonic.
EA said that Silver is an ally of the LGBT
This is useless against me.
plus community, and that's good.
Yep.
Jack Elsa said, Chaos Sphere has some fun upgrades in this.
And with Silver, you can still just do this.
If I'm not careful, I'll fall.
Well, then be careful. down.
Haven_Splendor said, so given DBZ analogs, is this section father-son bonding? Jack Elsa said,
Yeah, maybe.
but fast for once.
Like, for some reason, I always figured that Silver must be, like, Sonic's kid, right? But I guess it would make more sense if it was Shadow, in a sense. Maybe I'm crazy. But yeah, if you're thinking about this in, like, Dragon Ball Z terms, then this would be Vegeta and Trunks, right?
Jack Elsa said, if Silver is Shadow's kid, is rude.
Let's split up and chase her.
I mean, that might explain why Silver is gray, right? Maybe? In some kind of weird roundabout way.
Those enemies seem like they're guarding that door.
Look out.
Looks like I'll have to defeat them first.
Haven_Splendor said, we got ourselves a solid Nexus Sans level game theory right here.
But it's just a game theory.
Jack Elsa said, I'm excited for Chaos X's next release to see what he does with the Silver campaign to improve it. Saturn Q0LF said, Blades just simultaneously whip and Maynade. King_Bunnies said, Kaioken Shadow.
I wish I could turn it off. Where do we go? Go down here? I think I do. Right. I remember now. Yeah, the cool song.
Haven_Splendor said, I'd KO 10, but the police say that's assault. Free as CG said, Mercury blobs.
Let's get moving! Out.
Saturn Q0LF said, so like how does travel work here in a story sense? How does the link still flying over all these bottomless pits?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's the magic of Iblis. That she doesn't have yet.
Said, I think you can charge Chaos Sphere to do a spread shot at Chaos level 1. Haven_Splendor said, that ragdoll lizard flip out is my new best friend.
Yeah, I love how like these guys ragdoll sometimes, where they just kind of get all weird and just freak out. Oh yeah, you do get like a spread shot, huh? That's like a bomb. Wow. Oh wow, you get like a lock on. He turns into Omega. That's cool.
It's not over. I can't let down my guard.
What was that? Something in my room moved.
Ha! There's no strength in numbers.
Shadow rejects your ideas of society. Can I have, like, rings? Whoa! Yeah, like that guy. Hello, camera? Why are you trapped in that little nook? What are you doing?
Jack Elsa said, ha ha ha.
Hulk out level 2.
Jack Elsa said,
Yes.
the lizard spazzing out into splines is great.
Perfect. I'm S-ranking a lot of these on my first try.
Bria CG said,
Would be cool if you could fire multiple chaos spears.
I keep expecting that's what's gonna happen. Maybe at like level 3. Really? We're starting with this song?
That's
Oh.
the jet glider over there. Use the Y button to get on.
Do I have to?
Saturn Q0LF said, level 3 is a Chaos Blast IIRC.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember hearing that. I wonder if there's like an option to invert the controls for these sections. Because this feels so weird.
Jack Elsa said, you can invert the glider controls, yeah. Bria CG
That's good.
said,
Someone did this level without touching the controller at all in the original.
I remember that. What am I supposed to do? Whoa! Pop in. Okay.
When this job is over, I want to come back here.
After you've totally wrecked it.
Haven_Splendor said, making you go through that big corkscrew slowly would be less bland if someone else was running on it.
Aw, they fixed it. But that looks plenty silly. Oh, that feels really good though. Like, that's a lot of feedback that the original game didn't give you. Wait a minute. How do I do it? Omega has a first-person mode.
Omega has his machine gun mode in this view.
Y button, there we go. Ha ha. But how do I use it? There we go. Ha ha. I'm Bastion. This is so weird.
Said, greater than fires a gun, murdering several creatures. Artistic.
Mm-hmm.
after jumping, you can hover by pressing the A button.
Gosh, this is like a completely different game now. Like, this is so far like my favorite part of this demo. Those were big dolphins.
Error. Nephilis detected. Position A31. Turn to and engage.
Jack Elsa said, I like that Chaos X added a bunch of melee moves to Knuckles, but you still only play as Knuckles for like 4 minutes and 2 stages. Bria CG said,
Wow, big upgrade for Omega.
Elio Hyena said, well, Omega rusted. Lol.
Now, can I go this way?
Saturn Q0LF said,
I don't know if this really counts as fixing 06 because it's basically what if we took this but made it play like games people actually like.
Haven_Splendor said, add Jack Elsa Knuckles tacked on to check off the and Knuckles box.
Whoa, a little slippery.
Jack Elsa said, 06 lost a lot of months of development towards the end because a flood destroyed their backup servers or something, didn't it?
No. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I've never heard that before. That's like the first time I've ever heard anything like that. But people have made up a lot of really strange reasons to try and explain why Sonic 06 is the way it is. And I'm skeptical of a lot. Because I've dealt with people that make up lies about this game. That I've, like, personally debunked. Man, this is so cool.
Haven_Splendor said, I want to see a Sonic game where the staff was so ashamed they all got credited as the Alan Smithy. Jack Elsa said, I wonder what Amy is gonna play like.
Probably like Amy, where she'll have her double jump and her weird stealth mode.
Said, I myself lost a lot of months of development because the flood of Sonic 06 conspiracies destroyed my brain.
I mean, that's just normal. Whoa! Hey, buddy! What's up?
Okay, we'll find Omega soon. Hang in there.
Saturn 20LF said,
I like how you actually see me files there and he isn't just a disembodied voice.
Jack Elsa said, the short and level cutscenes are a cool addition.
Not these enemies. $530, jeez.
Jack Elsa said, I can't actually remember where I heard the float thing. That might have been someone confusing it with the Ken Pender's contract fiasco with Archie, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Because there's definitely... I know of a story with Archie Sonic where something got destroyed by water. A specific issue of the comic book had to be, like, dramatically retooled because the pages someone wrote got left out in the rain over a weekend. You can ask John Gray about that, and maybe he'll tell you. Or maybe he won't.
Zero LF
Looks like that
said,
armed doggy still
how does that
runs.
happen?
Press the Y
It happens by someone being very lazy.
Said, arranged by Vast, I lost all media files in the flood.
Gosh, this thing really doesn't control very well. There's only so much you can do.
Setsun W said, Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah, maybe it was Hurricane Katrina. So is that just it? Do I just have to leave this up here? That seems weird.
Saturn 20 LF said, that would explain a number of things. Haven _ Splendor said, this is what Shadow means when they say, I'm going off-roading.
I mean, I know where to go. I'm just... this is a weird part. Go through here. Out.
King of _ Bunnies said, is Sonic Heroes a worse game than Shadow the Hedgehog or the other way around?
Shadow the Hedgehog is soul-crushingly boring.
Behind the whole ring in this stage.
Like, Sonic Heroes is weird, but I don't know if I'd necessarily call it a bad game. It hasn't aged very well, but Shadow the Hedgehog is... I've never done the full clear on Shadow the Hedgehog.
Rhea CG said,
Like, the final story, I've never done it. Because it takes too long, it's too slow, it's just, it is a bummer, dude. I almost died. I think I'll stay at level 1 Hulk Rage, how about? That drains so slowly. It's like just a very like passive buff.
Jack Elsa said, I think Heroes would be better if the teams didn't all do all 14 stages in a row in the same order. Haven _ Splendor said, play the same game 13 times or whatever. Sure, Shadow, I'll totally do that for you.
Well, with Shadow, it's 22 times.
David TL said, a few months back I unlocked hard mode in Shadow. For research, you see.
David, you're nuts.
King of _ Bunnies said, I thought it was just 15.
No, it's 22.
Said, 22, geez. Jack Elsa said, I got all the ranks and gold keys in Shadow. I'm even more nuts.
Hi. What are you doing?
Saturn20LF said, I think I did the final story of Shadow exactly once when I was a super dumb Shadow fanboy child.
Yes.
There's that smile. I am playing the Shadow demo. Like, I haven't modded it or anything.
Jack Elza said, Happy Shadow.
Perfect.
Like, unless you counted a mod where it's just an option in the options menu, but like, I didn't, or was it in extras? Like, I didn't install any of this. This just came with
Elio
it.
Hyena said, I all ranked Shadow before, but I lost my save on my GC long ago. Haven_Splendor said, if you aren't using Shadow the Hedgehog as a platform to get Sonic to accidentally take out soldiers, then log off.
Yeah.
Bria CG said, going to bed. Have fun. Good night.
Good night. Thanks for coming out.
I'll show you my real power.
So we did what? Wave Ocean. We should have, yeah, one level left, and then we do Tropical Jungle as Rouge.
I'll take him down, no matter what he does. It looks like these pillars will lead me to him.
Yeah, these pillars from Sonic Riders.
Jack Elsa said, did you see what Shadow's secret upgrade is in this?
I guess they're not
No.
gonna welcome me into the ruins.
Like, it didn't even occur to me that he would have one. Like, Supersonic makes sense, but I didn't even think. I'm actually kind of interested in seeing what that is. Is it just for getting all S ranks?
Looks like this big statue is getting pretty fragile.
Jack Elsa said, yeah, it's all his rings.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard.
Jack Elsa said, and then it's hidden in a state like Sonic's gems.
It's like,
Fondel said, I am so glad he has this slow hovercraft. This is what the series is all about. Haven_Splendor said, Shadow's secret upgrade is sock and bobbers.
more fun than a pillow fight. I think I was about to die. I keep looking down at the chat like it's a person. I should be looking at the camera.
Let's go.
Shadow, how can you feel his presence? What does that even mean? Whoa!
I'm starting to feel his presence. Let's go.
Zoom Fondel said, oh, great, now he's on foot. This is not what I come to Sonic games for.
I know, right?
Elio Hyena said, Rex hovercraft in transition. Jack Elsa said, Shadow doesn't even have his trademark 9mm block.
He doesn't need it. He has this.
Haven_Splendor said,
I have to
or
be careful
stretchy
not to get
arms.
caught up in this sand wave.
Uh-oh. 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 Can't I, like... I can, right? I remember being able to do this. You take the high road, and I'll take the low road.
Omega.
Omega. I should give Omega a brother named Alpha. Alpha 5.
Ahead. On no push the switch. Shadow, wait here.
Jack Elsa said, Omega is waiting politely for Shadow.
How do I shoot? I was pushing... Oh, right. It's this button. I remember now. Do you not regenerate ammo, Omega? I thought you did. Is there like a reload button I need to push? No? That's weird. You're just out of ammo now?
Jack Elsa said, I think he gets ammo back from the enemy orbs. Haven underscore Splendor said, you have to shoot off screen.
I have to shoot outside of the screen.
System error.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I have to do this.
Be careful
Said,
not to get caught up
Classic
in this
Omega.
sand wave.
Saturn 20 LF said, Windows XP shutdown no yes. Soapbox said,
Omega.
hey, shoot outside of the screen. House of the Dead flashbacks.
Shadow, wait here.
Elio Hyena said, I think he replenishes ammo by beating enemies.
Falling here means instant death.
Wow, Raocow played this? I guess I only really know Raocow from like
Elio Hyena
Cat Planet.
said, Error 400
Man, that was ages ago.
bottomless pit. Jack
I
Elsa
like his
said,
Super Mario World
someone brought
videos.
Omega into Half-Life.
Whoa, don't change the camera on me like that.
Haven underscore Splendor said, at a soapbox, but will we suffer like G did?
Can I like move? No.
That door is being guarded by the surrounding enemies. You won't be able to open it until you defeat them.
Omega, who are you talking to? Like, I mean, obviously he's talking to us, but is he, like, self-aware that he's in a video game? Because, like, all the other characters usually talk in, like, this weird third-person kind of thing where they're talking to themselves. But Omega was just addressing us directly, which is weird. You say Gamma should come back, but apparently, from what I've heard, Ian Flynn has been looking for a way to bring him back into the comics.
Push the A button twice to boost. He was talking about the A button on his motorcycle, like Speed Racer's car.
Right.
Setsune W said, talking to his internal flicky. Elio Hyena said, maybe Omega has fourth breaking powers. Haven underscore Splendor said, Omega is addressing whatever tiny animal lives inside him.
Lives, huh? Whoa, 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 whoa! You can run out? That's new. That didn't used to happen. I mean, it's supposed to happen. It's described in the instruction manual, but... Huh. Wild. Camera movement there.
Detected nearby.
Soapbox said, at a soapbox only if we fail to protect the life cycle. Elio Haida said, Amino 6 was an obvious beta.
And yeah, I just looked. When I got one of the Chaos Drives from an enemy, it replenished his ammo. Like, look. See?
Glenn CSU said, TBH's 101 was an obvious beta. Jack Elza said, I wonder if we won't hear about Sonic Prime Origins for Frontiers until Summer of Sonic?
I mean, maybe. I assume that there might be something a little sooner than that. I keep telling people, like, the quarter ends in April. So anytime after April, like May, or even just the end of April, we might start hearing things. Just gotta be patient. Is there a button I'm missing? Okay, just open on its own. It just like broke my lock on all of a sudden.
Jack Elsa said, being able to safely shoot those from a distance is such a nice quality of life when there's pits like that.
Probably not, right? What about... Good! Destroy all monuments.
Jack Elsa said, well, that's cool. Saturn 20LF said, I can't believe I just noticed your hat is on backwards. That's how you know shit is serious.
I don't even remember flipping my hat backwards.
I hate statues.
Like, I think I did it before I started this. That's where I came from. I guess I just knocked down the statue, right? Yes? No? No. Well, then what did this do? What did this open? That? That over there?
Jack Elsa said, you gotta go to the left. Fun
Oh, I see.
said, sometimes you gotta go left to do right.
Man, I kind of miss being able to hover forever.
Omega's done it. Let's move on.
Look out.
Jack Elsa said, Shadow was hanging out that whole time trying to guess today's Wordle.
I'm running out of vowels.
Said, it's so awkward and sudden when it swaps characters.
Can I jump on this? I can.
Jack Elsa said, quality of life brick on the sand.
Okay, let's charge ahead.
Bats! How they are appreciably different from Rouge the Bat, nobody knows.
Off here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait until Hulkamania runs out.
No!
Good!
I can't fall off here.
Zoom Fondil said, good use of that one-up emo.
Okay, I have to play smarter.
Can't fall off here.
By smarter, I mean I gotta wait for these platforms to come back out.
No! I can't fall off
Elio
here.
Hyena said, it's one-up dies.
The way the voice said that. Gets one up, dies.
Said, hey Blaze, heading to bed.
Good night, Sofox.
Fun watching, just want to wish you all the best and take care of yourself.
Yep, I'll try.
Jack Elsa said,
Thanks for coming out.
yes, break without dying once.
I'll defeat Methodist no matter what. Yes.
Whoa, the door to darkness. The door to freedom.
Said, these are such inspired enemy designs.
See, from that angle, it kind of looks like he's frowning a little bit. Instead of that weird grin he had. Okay, I hate this level.
It looks like you need to find 3 keys to move on. Leave it to me. This
Jack
lotus will
Elsa
throw you high
said,
in the air.
special trivia, the purple ones are for me files, the red ones are for me bliss. Elio Hyena said, say fellas, have you heard of the Door of Darkness?
Is that... I don't know. I was gonna make a joke there about Kingdom Hearts and nothing came out.
Jack Elsa said, the Book of Darkness.
I have been streaming kind of a long time.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
I need to take a break.
Here you go. Here you go.
Zoom Fondil said, how are you supposed to play as Rouge without loud music?
Greatest failing of Sonic 06.
You need to be careful with that container. It seems there's a bomb inside.
That's the point.
Jack Elsa said, Rougeon ironically has the best SA2 soundtrack.
So I haven't even gotten so much as a ding yet. So where are these keys?
Elio Hyena said, another quality of life change being able to see how many keys you have.
What?
Zoom Fondo said, like stop and think about how that invincibility was supposed to be helpful.
Over here? No. Here. Wasn't that from Sonic Battle, the thing from Jack Specific?
Jack Elsa said, I always liked hunting stages in Adventure 1 and 2.
No, my rings.
It looks like we need to take them down. Here you go.
And how do I get that now? I think there's a lip I can't climb over, right? Yep. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, dang. Oh, nuts.
Imagine having to find keys without a radar. Shudder. Zoom Fondo said, let's start a competitive week for Sonic Adventure 2's multiplayer.
No.
ROZOROSSO said, Sonic the Hedgehog. Jack Elsa said, Amy Rose is off.
One more key. Where could it be?
Saturn Q0LF said, competitive Sonic R.
Here you go.
Zoom Pondil said, but only the balloon mode.
Can I get a hint?
Don't want to fall in this water.
Jack Elsa said, competitive Sonic Adventure pinball stages. ROZOROSSO said, God, I barely remember Rouge being playable in this. It can't be something they do that often, right?
Nope. She's only playable in like 2 levels, and like this is the only level that she stars in. So, pretty limited. Now I'm like back at the beginning of the level, right? This is where I started. So where's this key?
Jack Elsa said, Rouge actually gets the second most playable stages out of the Amigos actually. Elio Hyena said, Rainbow. ROZOROSSO said, the Amigos being like not Sonic or Shadow or so.
Right, yeah. They call secondary side characters Amigos. So Knuckles, Tails, Amy, Blaze, Omega, Rouge. Those are the Amigos.
ROZOROSSO said, sort of Mana's famous Amigo system. Zoom Fondil said, I am starting to suspect this is not the greatest of Sonic the Hedgehog's mini adventures. Jack Elsa said, Tails gets the most, then Rouge, then Blaze, then Omega, then Knuckles, then Amy. ROZOROSSO said, oh man, she has a wing printing animation. I've never seen that. That's cute. Elio Hyena said, the voice synthesizer was very enthusiastic about the rainbow. Jack Elsa said, I think I know where the key might have spawned.
Let's take care of them quickly.
Fair enough. Like, is there like a map I can look at? No. Keep thinking like this is Fortnite.
ROZOROSSO said, Rouge is like extremely not bad like as her design goes, so anything that's kind of a bad behavior is neat. Paper Joshi said, oh good, Sonic 06.
That sounded so condescending. Oh, good.
Elsa said, when is Sonic gonna be added to Fortnite so we can do the Get Swift and Dance? ROZOROSSO said, what the baby cat drank in. Paper Joshi said, wow. Paper Joshi said, LMAO. Elio Hyena said, lol.
Suitcase, if you're still here, you should type something so that Joshy can hear you.
ROZOROSSO said, wow.
Suitcase has a really funny voice assigned to him. And like, it's totally random, so...
Paper Joshi said, also good. The robot pronounces my name right. ROZOROSSO said, I am jealous.
Well, folks, I think I've been through this entire map and I have not gotten even a single ping.
Saturn Q0LF said, I'm beginning to think Rouge isn't very fun to play as.
I mean, she's...
ROZOROSSO.
okay.
Rouge is so baseball in this game. She's a pitcher, not a villager.
I think that robot is a lookout. If you're discovered, it looks like it could be trouble.
Jack Elsa said, there's a side island that is a little out of the way that it likes to spawn at around the middle of the stage to the left. ROZOROS.
Which direction is left?
I think that robot is a lookout. If you're discovered, it could be trouble.
Like, left is dependent on which direction I'm looking at the time.
ROZOROSSO said, I keep mistaking Rouge as the lines for the TTS. Saturn Q0LF said, well, that's a big one. Paper Joshi said, same.
Like, I've already been out there.
ROZOROSSO said, up.
Oh, I see what you mean. It's the draw distance that's kind of screwing me over. Okay. Got it. Get me out of here, Turtle Man.
We better go over it.
Saturn 20LF, said, if I didn't know better, I would say this level isn't particularly fun. ROZOR.
Well, it's certainly better than it was, but yeah.
We'd better go over it.
Here you go.
Jack Elza said, there's a cutscene mod for the PC version of SA2 that fixes the characters talking over each other, and I kind of don't know about if that's a good thing or not. ROZOROSSO said, Manda like rain particles on the camera lens. Elio Hyena said, Hi Omega.
S rank.
That was pretty good, I guess.
I guess. Whatever. I'm aloof. We're not going to do Sonic's levels, because I don't think they're really any different than they were originally.
Caper Joshi said, the characters interrupting each other is like half the appeal emo. ROZOROSSO said, this game is really fascinating with what they were able to develop and what got left by the wayside due to time constraints. Paper Joshi said, that was pretty good, I guess. I'm aloof.
Oh, did you hear that? So, I need to go to the bathroom. And we'll see
ROZOROSSO
other things.
said, I'm a Luffy.
Ah, waiting room, check that out.
Paper
So,
Joshi
I'll be back
said,
in a second.
LMAO, she sounds so sarcastic for me.
Couple minutes maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna check some stuff, go to the bathroom, get a refill on my drink. I'll see you then.